Jen Beyrle and Erik Anderson here of the Oregonian. We're going to be previewing some of the top games of Week 2 of Oregon High School football. Let's start off with Jesuit in Sheldon. Now, Sheldon came away with an impressive 38-21 win over Lake Ridge last week. Their junior quarterback, Justin Herbert, had an impressive first varsity start at quarterback. He completed 21 of 29 passes for 298 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now, 3 of those touchdowns went to his wide receiver, Kellen Strom, who finished the game with 11 catches for 140 yards. Now, the Jesuit defense is going to be very battle-tested, especially those defensive backs, but let's talk a little bit about the Crusaders' offense. Their returning quarterback, Eric Restick, looked very much improved in the first game against Central Catholic. He completed 11 of 18 passes for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, both of those touchdown passes went to Jordan Happel. He finished the game with 8 catches for 151 yards. That's going to be a great top 5 matchup, but we have a great matchup as our game of the week. It's 2 top 10 teams in Canby and North Medford. Eric, what can we look for that game?
From North Medford, you're going to look at a continued winning tradition. Last season, they went 10-2. That was Mike Mitchell's first season coaching the team. Beyond that, the 2 years prior, they'd gone a combined 2-18. That's kind of a rough mark. Those players that played on that 2-18 stretch are now seniors. They're expected to lead the team. They know what it feels like to win, and they're coming off a win in their Week 1 victory over Fortuna Union of California. They won 41-31. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue that winning way. From Canby's standpoint, one of the interesting topics that's come up with them is Devin Fortier taking over quarterbacking duties after one of his fellow quarterbacks went down with an injury. Devin himself has had injury issues. Last season, for example, he had an ACL injury that took him out most of the season, but he bounced back during the track season to have an impressive mark. We know Devin as a runner, and we saw that a little bit in Week 1. He only threw 6 passes, completing 4 of them. This Week 2 matchup, we'll see if he becomes more of a passer, or we'll see if he gets back to his running way. One of his teammates, Jace Cates, described Devin as kind of breaking out and being a hellacious runner when he has the chance. We'll see if that comes true in Week 2.
Definitely, we'll really want to be looking for that, but we want to know what you think of our game of the week. Give us your game predictions by using the hashtag OMGTweetdown. You'll also want to go to OregonLive.com Wednesday afternoon to look for our new 5A and 6A media poll, and also vote for the game that you want to see more coverage from. We have 5 great games to choose from. It's Roseburg at Tualatin, Westland at David Douglas, Lincoln at Southridge, LaSalle at Park Rose, and finally Wilsonville at Sandy. So go to OregonLive.com, let your voice be heard, and tell us which game you would like more coverage on. This is Jen Beyrle and Erik Anderson.